So the three stocks I'm going to share with you guys today, you definitely want to keep an eye on. The last two that I sent out and mentioned in our last video, SES went up nearly 30% plus, and then we also had CMPX jump nearly 10% plus in the last 2 days. And in the previous video from that, we mentioned Wolf and AEI, and both of those jumped up over 25%. So the three stocks I'm going to share with you guys, you definitely want to know about and keep an eye on. And the last one you definitely want to stick around for because there's a lot going on with that chart. And we also have key levels to not ignore. And it's a meme stock with the potential to continue squeezing further than it already has. And that's what we're going to break down in today's video. Now, the market was falling today, right? And the SPY sent out a bear indicator over at our Discord at around the 660-680 level. And you could see it here popping up at 10:30 a.m. It never got canceled. It's going ahead and getting canceled here in the after hours, but lasting all day. Put options went up over 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on, check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comment to join the members and get equipped with that clarity and edge and know about these stocks within the volatility and see with our resources the clear areas of strength of trend and supports and resistance. Now, the SPY is at all-time highs up here, rejecting and coming back down to key support levels and trying to bounce back up. This is something to not ignore going into tomorrow. And if you trade options, you're definitely going to want to get connected and join us and have this edge. Now, the home run of the day was from Tesla as well. Since the open, it sent out a bear indicator since the 440 level, lasting all day to the lows here of 424. And we can see here on the Discord, it was sent out directly here at 9:35 a.m. That bear indicator lasting all day, and put options went up over 100% plus, guys. Again, if you guys want to receive that clarity and edge and know about these stocks early on, and you trade options as well, and you want to be able to see things from a whole new perspective and get connected, join us. Learn the A+ setup strategy that I teach and everything that I go ahead and show step by step with the 42 vision indicators and how you can be equipped with them and learn how to use them. Check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comment to get connected and join our Discord and Patreon. Now, the first stock on this list is Cassava Sciences, SAVA stock. If you've traded penny stocks before, you're probably familiar with this one. And it has news that recently came out from its CEO today. And yesterday it ran up, pulled back down today, and from the open it has been running. And the momentum is here, and it's going to be crucial for it to hold support to possibly test the next leg up. Now, it's done a full transition from red bars to bright green bars. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as those extra layers of confirmation. And you could see it there popping up on the screen, some of the members' gains and experiences using 42 vision. And we strive for these opportunities every single day, and you can get equipped with it as well. Learn the A+ setup strategy videos that I teach and everything that I teach with 42 vision once you join the Patreon and Discord. I look forward to getting you connected and having you join us. So, Cassava Sciences has ran up on the news that the boss buys big as stock collapses. Now, as this stock was falling, he bought 237,000 shares at 213 to 229. Now, those were the prices early on in the day, right? And yesterday, right down there at those levels, and it popped up. Went to 334, came down into 260s, 250s, and now we're back under a bull indicator. And this is where it gets crucial that this bull indicator needs to hold, and it's building momentum. And this could turn, apart from just news of the CEO coming in and showing, right, that confidence in the company and stock, shorts can start to squeeze and get pushed out of their positions. This stock has ran before, okay? We've seen it run recently from 179 all the way up to 269, and recently here it has ran from $2 to 350s. If we zoom out all the way out towards the 1 hour chart and we go to the history of this stock used to run tremendously. Okay, we're talking about big numbers, and it would turn around and go from $12 all the way up to 40, then come back down to 21 and go up to 31. I'm not stating that's exactly what's happening here, okay? I do not want to go into speculating that's exactly how we're going to run and that's what it's capable of doing. But even on the low end here, it has ran up from 113 to 217, nearly 50% plus, from 178 up to 270. And here in the middle of it running, right, and pushing up from down here at $2 to 230s, the CEO has bought, and now it's holding up, and it's under multiple bull indicators on the 1 hour since down here at 209, the 15-minute. Today, even the 5-minute is showing a bull indicator here at 268, and it's going to be crucial for the inflow versus outflows to align here to add that extra layer of confirmation, and it's going to be crucial to hold support to go ahead and bounce back up to test 364 and possibly break out to new highs. When we look at the inflow versus outflow, we could see here red outflows is when it's dominating versus blue, and then blue versus red. Blue is dominating, that's inflows, and it's bullish, right? You could see the amount of volume there as well with our inflow versus outflow acting as a strong support. It even tested up that outflow level, rejected it, used the inflow level as support, and broke out to where it's at right now. So the key level here, the first support, is right there at 339. It's bouncing off of it in the after hours. We need to see if that momentum can continue into tomorrow. And if it were to break it, the most crucial level is the top of these outflow levels here at 319. And then below that is 307. And if it goes ahead and touches that pocket, it's going to be crucial for inflows to reappear or the bulls reappear and hold the strength of those bull indicators as we saw, and go ahead and test back up here near these highs and hit new highs in the process of the breakout. So that's exactly what it did today, right? These inflows came in, these outflows were sitting there from yesterday in the after hours, and they held up and broke it out even higher today. Now the momentum is coming in after the CEO news today and yesterday, compounding and being reaffirmed, and now we see the confidence of the CEO, and then on top of that, the shorts, they can get squeezed out of their positions the higher this goes, accelerating a possible short squeeze. And this is definitely one to be watching right now as the momentum is building up. Because it's only up so far from down here at 250 to 360, a total of about 40 to 50% from those lows. But from yesterday's highs, it's not that much higher, right? It's just a few cents above, 1 or 2%. Could this break out even further if it holds that resistance level that it rejected yesterday and it breaks out above 365, right? Watching for that possible retest or touch of $4 or higher. Now, when you zoom out and look at it from the 1 hour, we can see the strength of those inflows, guys. These inflows have been compounding, and now today's inflows have a huge weight on the chart, because it's much larger than the previous ones. It's at 1.3 million in total volume there, and then reversing and breaking out. And we're at strength here, complete strength. Bull indicator on the 1 hour as we saw, and then bright green bars. Next stock on this list is BCAD, right? BioCardia Inc. Now this stock is moving on news, and then also we have the CEO here coming in and stepping in with confidence. Today it's under a bull indicator, popping up from 107 to highs here so far of 144, nearly a 30 to 40% move. And when we look at the chart, we're coming up here to retest a key resistance level near 145 before the drop down towards 104 and the sideways action. If that can get broken out of, there's possibly another leg up and room to retest higher resistance levels up towards 167, 185, and then we have a huge gap there and retest area to go ahead and approach. So this run is pretty fast today, but based off the history of the chart, there is room. Now, what's going on here? Well, the first thing is you have here a price target upgrade that has been reiterated. It's still under a buy rating and $25 price target on BioCardia. And that was sent out today. This was the news after everything going on with its most recent phase 3, trials, and then also the news of the CEO purchasing shares, right? It had went through an offering, and the offering price is actually, interesting enough, the same level where the CEO bought at 125 a share. And here we can see the offering is priced at 125 per share, and the warrants are exercisable immediately and expiring in 2 years. And that's the same level that he bought at. And that price was actually a premium of 13% from where it was trading at the time of this post of 111. Now, we see here in the chart a run so far. We're testing a key resistance level. The CEO is confident. The phase 3 trials are looking positive. And then it also has an offering price of 125, which is actually higher than where it was sitting yesterday in the last few days at around 110, 109. Here we see it with our inflow versus outflow. Today was an inflow driven day. And what did we do? We retested and retraced towards the outflow level here of where things started to drop near 145 and 143. And we're up here slowing down. This is going to be the most crucial level of support to hold 139 and even down here 136 to 134 if we were to pull back and bounce off of that and break that level of 146, and then there could be an acceleration to new resistance levels and also higher levels being tested. So you have the CEO confidence, you have the offering price at 125 a share, and we were below that. Now we're above it, and now we're up here testing a key resistance level historically on the chart. Because when you zoom out and look at this from the 30-minute, we could see this big inflow level here, and then we also can see on the 1 hour, same thing. This morning in the pre-market and going into the open, that has been the most crucial inflow level, and it reflects here in the chart. And now we're coming back up to test that level of where things got choppy and dropped that pre-market date back on September 18th. So going into tomorrow, breaking out above those levels can create an acceleration to test up towards 160 and the 180 cent area. And the meme stock and short squeeze stock you do not want to ignore. And here it is. The last one on the list is Open Door Technologies Inc. Open Door stock, open stock, OPEN, has actually fallen here at a very fast rate. Now, shorts might be piling in. There could be some profit taking. But the most important thing was if we broke below 838, then you had the next level of 748. And we're below it. And then the next gap down is all the way down towards the 580s. Now, there are multiple bear indicators here from the 1 hour up here at 987. You have the 30-minute here since up here at around 1029. And then you also have the 15-minute under multiple bear indicators in the last several days and back under one here at the 794 level. This quickly needs to find support to try and retest up towards the recent highs, but it double rejected the same level of 1080. It wasn't able to break out above that. The speculation was that if it could break out above that, the levels that we would see would probably be $12 to $15 or even higher. I have asked you guys to share what your thoughts are down below in the comments on this one, but that's just speculation alone. This is not financial advice. This is just my opinions alone on what I'm seeing in the charts and showing you guys what 42 Vision shows us and what to look for here and make you aware of stocks you may have not seen before or that weren't on your radar. But here it is, open stock falling pretty fast. Now it has hit wire-fed borders on the 1 hour. We've also seen it here on the 2 hour. So it's in a dip area. Now it just needs to find support and stay above $7 because if not, it could accelerate right back down to where the run even started after the news of the board members that were actually the founders coming back on and the new CEO change. And in that process, it created an acceleration because shorts had to cover and it was squeezing. Now there is the speculation of this one squeezing again, but it needs to hold. If it comes back to the $5 area, the shorts are in control again, and all they got to do is continue to short it and put pressure and selling pressure to bring it back down to the 4s or even lower, right? Shaking out anyone that has a position or anyone that is in open stock, either for the short term or long term. But right now, we have multiple bear indicators. I'll be watching if those could change. And our inflow versus outflow shows a big outflow level up here above the $10 area. And we broke through that support and inflow level here of 850 all the way down to 838. And then we're also here in a stuck situation where if we keep rejecting when we try to come back up to $8, and that's what it did today in the pre-market, we can accelerate to retest and retrace to $6 to $5.60. And we see it here on the 1 hour as well, right? We're breaking through those supports. And then we also have here the 30-minute, same thing. Outflow levels driving the situation, that inflow level getting broken through, and then you have inflow levels down here below 6 and the $5 area. So it's going to be crucial for inflows to reappear and a bull indicator to cancel out those bear indicators and retest these outflow levels back above $8 and all the way up to $9.21 and the $9.60 area. And if we can get a move like that, to that I have to say, pump it up, especially if the momentum begins to retest those highs and break out even further. So these are the key levels I'll be watching. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on, especially sometimes these videos get to you guys a day or two after, check out the link down below to join the members using 42 Vision and know about these stocks early on before I send them out on the video, and get equipped with the 42 Vision indicators to gain that edge within the volatility, whether stocks are going up or going down. I look forward to getting you guys connected and having you join us. Smash that like button, share the video with a friend, and subscribe if you haven't already so you can be ready for our next video.